Good evening. We're going to call the Butler Township Trustee Board meeting to order at 6:01 p.m. Thursday, June 6th. Will you please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Our third item on the agenda tonight is the approval of the minutes. Do I have any comments from the board on the meeting minutes from June 20th, 2023 or of May 28th, 2024?
I have no comments.
I have none.
Do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
I second the motion.
Mr. Thein,
Yes.
Ms. Pruszynski,
Yes.
Mr. Jackson.
Yes. All right, the fourth item on our agenda tonight is public comments. So we have an opportunity for anyone who is here in our audience who would like to make any comments to the board. If you would please come up to the front podium and state your name and your current address. We will hear anything that you have to share with us tonight for a few minutes per person. So if you have comments or things that you'd like to say to address to the board, please come up to the podium and state your name and current address. All right, seeing none, we will move forward then with the administrator's recommendations. Ms. Vogel.
Okay, first, resolution number 24-22, a resolution accepting bids and awarding the 2024 concrete repair and asphalt pavement contract to R.A. Miller Construction. On May 16th, the township opened bids. We received 5 bids from different contractors, and this project includes our concrete, the curb, gutter, and sidewalk for Stillwater Woods. We had a public hearing on June 20th, 2023 for that program. And then it also includes the asphalt pavement for Stillwater Woods and then some other roadways in the township. The total cost is $961,499.48. And our original estimate was just over $1.2 million. I'll give you a breakdown here just on as far as the funds go. This is broken down into the assessment portion of the program, which is $463,974. And then the township's concrete portion, $61,321. And then all of the asphalt at $436,203.88.
Any questions or concerns?
I have none.
Mr. Barnett, anything else to add on that?
No, sir.
Okay. I know I had one question from a resident that was talking about the nature of the sidewalks and what was being repaired and some things like that. Can you elaborate on that a little bit just for the record and those in attendance?
Well, anything that is cracked, heaved, basically falling apart will be replaced. If it's a raised joint, a trip hazard basically, we will look at using concrete jacking to level those out instead of having to tear them out and replace them. That's typically worked for us, although there are some times where they can't do that. So that'll definitely be looked at anywhere we can use that. That would also apply to some of the driveway approaches, because some of the driveway approaches are also written up for replacement because of the heaving or the uneven concrete as well. So anywhere that we can save some money, we will.
And for anyone as well who has further questions about this project, can contact the service department or contact our office as well as we go about this project. So we'll work to serve you guys. Any other comments from the board on these things?
I have none.
Okay. Do we have a motion?
Yep, I'll make a motion for resolution number 24-22, a resolution accepting bids and awarding the 2024 concrete repair and asphalt pavement contract to R.A. Miller Construction.
I second.
Mr. Thein,
Yes.
Ms. Pruszynski,
Yes.
Mr. Jackson.
Yes.
Okay, next is resolution number 24-23, a resolution authorizing expenditure from the American Rescue Plan Act Fund for asphalt overlay improvements to township roadways. Of that total amount that you guys approved in the last resolution, The trustees, as part of the budget that was approved, appropriated $250,000 from the American Rescue Plan Act funds for roadway improvements. So that will go towards the asphalt overlay. And we just did that as a separate resolution to comply with guidelines through the federal funds.
Okay. Grateful for that. Any comments from the board?
Nope.
None.
Do I have a motion?
Yep, I'll make a motion for resolution number 24-23, a resolution authorizing expenditure from the American Rescue Plan Act funds for asphalt overlay improvements to township roadways.
I second the motion.
Mr. Thein,
Yes.
Ms. Pruszynski,
Yes.
Mr. Jackson.
Yes.
Okay, resolution number 24-24, a resolution authorizing the police chief to enter into an agreement with K.E. Rose for installation of the new Motorola in-car camera systems. The total amount for this install is $12,615 and is appropriated from the police fund.
Okay.
No questions from me.
Chief Porter, anything else to add on that, or?
Yeah, this is part of the project in which we received grant money in order to purchase those radios back in January. This is not included in the grant. This is actually the installation. We have to tear out the old systems out of the pump cars and install them into the new systems. Takes a lot of maneuvering with a lot of the equipment because of how everything's in place. So a couple different levels in the pricing that was submitted, but this is probably one of the better ways that we're looking at.
Okay. Thank you, Chief. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion for resolution number 24-24, resolution authorizing the police chief to enter into an agreement with K.E. Rose for installation of the new Motorola in-car camera system.
I second the motion.
Mr. Thein,
Yes.
Ms. Pruszynski.
Yes.
Mr. Jackson.
Yes.
Okay, next, resolution number 24-25, a resolution authorizing the township administrator to re-enroll in the Ohio Workers Group Retro Rating Program through the Ohio Township Association Retro Group. The target refund that we will receive through workers' compensation claims is estimated at just over $43,000. The total premium for our group is $4,940, and that was just a couple $100 increase from last year.
No comments here. Anything else from the board on that one?
No comments.
None.
Do I have a motion?
Yes, I make a motion for resolution number 24-25, a resolution authorizing the township administrator to re-enroll in the Ohio Workers Group Retro Rating Program through the Ohio Township Association Retro Group.
I second the motion.
Mr. Thein,
Yes.
Ms. Pruszynski,
Yes.
Mr. Jackson.
Yes.
Okay, next, resolution 24-26, a resolution to provide for cooperation between and among the boards of county commissioners, city and village councils, and township trustees within the Miami Valley region of southwestern Ohio and the maintenance and operation of a regional planning commission. The township has not been members of MVRPC for several years, and we thought it was pertinent with our comprehensive plan and a lot of things that are going on in the area that we become members. Our premium for joining the group, or our membership fee for joining the group, is $4,376.74. Our membership will be prorated for this year, so we will only pay half this year. Part of the membership is electing a delegate from the board to serve on the committee, and then also an alternate representative. So if you guys want to discuss and decide that tonight, you can, or we can do it at the next meeting. So, but this will at least get us enrolled in our membership for MVRPC.
And I would say, if any one of our projects would get awarded through that program, it would definitely make that worth it. Would you agree?
Yes. Yeah.
So it definitely would definitely be beneficial as long as we're able to put something together that would grab some attention.
Yeah, and they not only, I mean, there's grant opportunities, and there's also like mapping and more planning objectives that we can work on regionally with MVRPC. So it's a good cooperative group for the entire region.
What's the time commitment on that?
You know, I asked that question just before the meeting, actually, and I have not heard back yet. So
Okay,
I'll let you know. So if you guys want to wait so you can
okay,
just know what your schedules are and look at it and everything, we can do it at the next meeting.
Mike, I went to that dinner 2 months ago, whenever that was, and sat at the table with the Huber Heights crew and talked with one of their city council members who had been serving in that role for a while. So she might be able to give us more of an
Okay.
idea of what that might look like. I think I've still got her card somewhere, so
okay,
we can discuss and see what might be beneficial.
okay, great. I have nothing else.
I have nothing.
All right. Do we have a motion?
Yep, I'll make a motion for resolution 24-26, resolution to provide for cooperation between and among the boards of county commissioners, city and village councils, and township trustees within the Miami Valley region of southwestern Ohio and the maintenance and operations of Regional Planning Commission.
I second the motion.
Mr. Thein?
Yes.
Ms. Pruszynski?
Yes.
Mr. Jackson?
Yes.
Okay, and lastly, I have a motion authorizing the service department to dispose of 29 carts that have been collected from the Sam's Club parking lot. We received an authorization letter from Sam's Club to allow us to dispose of them and for scrap. So I know that has been a point of contention before. They don't want to come and pick them up, so they're authorizing us to get rid of them.
Interesting.
Sounds like a great plan to me.
Yeah, interesting. Okay. Okay, you guys got anything else, or?
Nope. Do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion authorizing the service department to dispose of 29 carts abandoned by Sam's Club per the authorization letter.
I second the motion.
Mr. Thein?
Yes.
Ms. Pruszynski?
Yes.
Mr. Jackson?
Yes. All right. Concluding the administrator's recommendations, we will move into our informal business portion of the meeting. Chief Porter, do you have any informal business?
I have none at this time.
Thank you, Chief. Chief Alig, do you have any informal business?
I have none.
All right. Thank you, Chief. Mr. Barnett, Service Director.
The street sweeper is back up and running. It was the computer and the transmission that went bad, $2,000 repair, but she's back up and running. Our new dump truck, we got an October build, so we should have it by the first of the year, knock on wood. And thank you, John, trustees, and Sam's Club, so that I can get rid of these carts.
That's good. Thank you, Mr. Barnett. Ms. Vogel.
No, I just want to thank anybody that maybe made it out for the Shred Day event. We had a nice, steady crowd of people every day dropping off, or all through the day, dropping off stuff. So if you're able to make it, great. If not, put it on your calendar for next year, the first Saturday in June from 8:30 to 11:30. It's free document shredding for township residents.
Wonderful. All righty. Mr. Brush,
No, sir, I have nothing. Thank you.
other
we
than the
are.
fact that you have a clean car from the new car wash in the township, huh?
Very happy.
Mr. Tyne.
Actually, I don't have a whole lot, but when's the dates for the car show and the party in the park? Because I know that's,
So Party in the Park is October 5th, Saturday, October 5th. And that is from noon to 6. And currently, we are trying to determine if we need to possibly merge the two events and do the cruise in with the Party in the Park this
Okay.
year. Because of the construction going on Miller Lane, we are worried about the congestion, the extra congestion if we add the cruise into the mix. And looking at other alternatives as far as blocking streets, if there's any other way to do it. But I think for this year, we're going to probably try to merge the two events, which will also bring more people out to the Party in the Park. So as of right now, I'm going to say
okay,
we're looking at canceling because it was supposed to be September 13th for the cruise in. But I think we're going to look at just adding that to the Party in the Park on October 5th.
okay, okay. No, I have nothing else.
Okay. Ms. Brzezinski?
If you read your Butler, your Around Town newsletter, you saw that Chief Alig hired a Lieutenant Widener who also holds a diesel mechanic degree, which is a huge win for the township because he can also help work on their apparatus. So congrats to the double hire there. That's all I have.
That's great. Yeah, a few things that I'll remind folks on. Obviously, the air show does not take place in Butler Township directly, but it affects our community greatly, and that's coming up here in a couple short weeks. So make sure to keep that on your radar, and that'll be important for us to be aware of, just even with traffic and different things along those lines. Missy and I were just discussing this last weekend, had the opportunity to meet a lot of neighbors just in our immediate neighborhood in Imperial Hills, and it was fun to be able to visit with folks, and had a neighborly morning coffee, and that was a wonderful opportunity for us. We hope to do that soon. And I just think it's great how our township does have meaningful relationships that people can have in our neighborhoods. And I think that the more that we're able to fight for those things and have those deeper connections, it makes us stronger. And I know for our neighborhood, it enables us to keep one another safe and keep those tight bonds as well. So grateful for that. And I will just say that grateful as well for us to be able to move forward with the project for Stillwater Woods, and to be able to get that moving, I think is going to be great for that community. So grateful for those of you who came out as well representing that community. So I think that's it on my end, unless there's anything else from the board. Okay.
I will just add one more thing, since we're talking about events. June 25th, from 5 to 9, I think it is the food truck rally at the sports complex in Vandalia. So there'll be lots of food trucks, and that night we will also be setting up a booth for our comprehensive plan, so residents can take a look at different things that we're talking about with the comprehensive plan and give some ideas and feedback back to the township. So
Yeah, that's good. And for those of you who are in attendance in person, if you've not had the opportunity to get in the loop on what's going on with that comprehensive plan, you can find that information on our website, and that can potentially be beneficial for our township as we collaborate and work on that comprehensive plan for finishing that out this year. So grateful for that, the work going on at Benchwood Station. Lots of great things happening around the township. Do I have a motion for approving the financial statements?
Yep, I'll make a motion to approve the financial statements and pay the bills of the township.
I second the motion. Oh, pardon me. I second the motion.
Mr. Thein,
Yes.
Ms. Pruszynski.
Yes.
Mr. Jack.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, that will conclude the Butler Township Board of Trustees meeting at 6/19, June 6, 2024. Thank you all so much for coming out tonight.